And welcome back to some more Avatar standard content here on the YouTube channel. And we are going to be taking a look at a deck that has been making a lot of waves on the Magic the Gathering online platform over the past couple of weeks. And as of the time of recording, I think has won 2 of the last 4 challenges. And that is Celestia Landfall? Question mark? Maybe not necessarily the landfall deck that you're used to. When I say the word landfall, you probably associate it with stuff like Tifa Lockhart and Mossborn Hydra and all of these cheap protection spells, but it turns out that a lot of that stuff happens to not be the best against the red removal, right? When you tap out for Tifa or Mossborn Hydra on the second or third turn of the game respectively, you're just going to get punked out by Firebending Lesson. So the theory and the concept behind this shell is what if we just made all of our landfall payoffs have 4 toughness? And that's sort of what's going on here. So I uploaded a version similar-ish to this I want to say at this point, probably a couple weeks ago. It was basically mono green that has similar, elements to this that was just splashing blue for Winter Night Stories. With the theory being that you have Ice Till as kind of this really massive mill engine. You can play an additional land, and then whenever you play a land, you mill a card, and you can play lands from your graveyard. So with Ice Till Explorer, you have ways to make extra land drops, continuously play Fabled Passage and other fetch lands from your graveyard to make sure you can continuously get landfall triggers, but you have this sort of self-contained milling engine, and that is very powerful when you start milling over copies of Esper Origins. So the blue theory, the idea was to have more stuff that you could cast from your graveyard. And that was okay, but I think that this version that is just touching white for removal spells and some good sideboard cards is maybe a slightly bit of a better approach. You don't have as many ways to go off with Ice Tail, like you're not playing any other flashback spells besides the Origins, but you still have kind of the Ice Tails, fetch lands, that stuff. So for people who haven't seen the combo, it's basically Might Form Harmonizer, Lumbering World Wagon. You play Wagon on turn 3, turn 4, you warp this for 3 mana, crew the Wagon, play your land drop, double the Wagon's power, attack with the Wagon, get another landfall trigger, and then double the Wagon's power again. So that gets you to well over 20 power. If you include a fetch land in the mix, it's 40 plus power, and that is sort of the powerful synergy we're going for. You don't even necessarily always need World Wagon, where sometimes you just Harmonizer Ice Till with enough fetch lands, and that's good enough because Ice Till lets you play the fetch land from your graveyard. Now, I did mention there wasn't any other flashback spells, but that doesn't mean we don't have additional graveyard synergy. So this version, the new popular versions online, are playing Colossal Rattleworm, which is a weird one. It's a 6/5 that has Trample for 4 mana, so pretty good stats. It has Flash if you have a desert, of which there are only 4, but remember, because you're continuously, looking at more, you're looking at extra cards with Ice Till, the Ice Till mills, you actually can eventually find one of your deserts a lot quicker because of the Ice Tills. So it can possibly be a 6/5 Flash for 4 with Trample, very powerful. It has 6 power and Trample, which is very good when you're playing Harmonizer, because, say, for example, you just have Rattleworm Harmonizer and a fetch land, right? You play your Fable Passage, double your Rattleworm to 12, you crack the Fable Passage, now that is 24 trample damage. And the other upside is you can exile it from your graveyard to search for a desert, put it onto the battlefield tapped. So that does a couple of things, where it gives you more ways to trigger landfall inside of combat, which is nice with Harmonizer, and it gives you a little bit of selection because you can search for pylons. That gives you a Surveil. Surveil can mill over Origins, so on and so forth. These versions are playing Chocobos as just a more aggressive 1-drop, an additional aggressive 1-drop, which they didn't really have before. And Chocobo is nice because you're playing fetch lands and Ice Till, so even if you just have a Chocobo, it gives you another body that can potentially be lethal once you find a Harmonizer. So basically it puts them into these situations where you are providing more attackers that they are forced to block if you just hold up one of your Fable passages so you can trigger Harmonizer in combat. We still have the one Hunter's Talent here as a way to give trample, couple of Earthbender Ascensions, very powerful. You know, once it gets the 4 counters, you can get the +1/+1 counter and trample. You get a body off of the Earthbender Ascension. You are, you know, again, you're triggering this so many different times because of Ice Till plus Fable Passage. Very, very powerful card. So that is it for the main deck. There's, you know, a copy of Bossing Say in the mana base here as well. And then in the sideboard, you know, I talked about some white cards like Sheltered by Ghosts, a couple of Wraths here in the form of Split Up, an Exercise, the 4th copy of Seam Rip, a couple of Scrap Shooters for Artifact and Enchantment Hate, and then a Keen-Eyed for Graveyard Hate as well. So that's kind of what we're working with today, just sort of expanding more on the Mightform Harmonizer, Lumbering, Worldwagon, Ice Till Explorer package. And to be honest with you, I think we've kind of only scratched the surface on this deck list. There's a ton of different ways that you can build this. I mean, as you see, it's mostly a mono green deck, so you could even try splashing other colors like maybe red or black as well into the mix. So a lot of things to think about with this particular deck list, but let's not make you wait any longer. Let's get into some games, and I will see you back here in just a little bit for the first match. It's kind of slow. Does have the worm, though. I mean, I just imagine this hand is too slow against them. This is the same hand. This is literally, yeah, this is the exact same hand. Literally the exact same hand. It's worse because it has 2 Fable Passage instead of 1. I guess I keep on 6. Not happy about it, though. Oh, good. Guess who's here? Guess who decided to show up? Yeah, it's a good point. Cutting the Chocobos does make the Shelters a little bit worse. It's not terrible. Okay, what if I just... I'm going to keep both of these. And then I guess that means I'm just not going to cast the second Origins next turn. No, I probably still should just cast it. I just don't fetch. Yeah, I mean... I don't think I want the Prairie. I do want that Harmonizer, though, for sure. Should one of those have been a bill? What? Should one of... What we're going to cut for bills? Oh, the worms? Okay. Yeah, Bill would look a little better than one of the worms this game. I would agree. I mean, honestly, it's still kind of fine. They just can't kill a worm, trust. This worm is just going to solo them. It would be nice if I had a desert. That'd be kind of cool. If I could flash this guy in, but... Unfortunately, I do have to cast the main phase. Colossal Rattle Worm! Opponent, I've shown you my worm. Please respond. Yeah, 5 toughness. How do you kill it? That's right, you can't. My worm is colossal. Thank you, thank you. I like to work on it from time to time. All right, can I draw the 4th Fable Passage? The answer is no. Are we hardcasting? I think I'm hardcasting. Ah! I mean, bro, I got 6 coming in. And then guess what? Next turn, 6 more, baby. 6 more. The turn after that, you guessed it, 6 more. Dude, the worm's kind of nice. I like this worm. Big worm fan. Yo, is that a wide man raid? Oh god, I'm dead. You came just at the right time for me to be, I think, literally dead this turn. Can we die this turn? We're gonna find out. So right now they're showing, what, 6, 11 plus, what's 11 plus 8? I think it's 19. Wide Man, thank you again for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Welcome, Raiders. Oh, they're scared, huh? Opponent is afraid of my large worm. I would be too, to be honest with you. Bro, cut this shit out. Brawling ourselves skilly. Oh, you got scammed. I mean, they didn't kill me last turn, so they're definitely not going to try to kill me this turn, right? I wanted to play Brawl, but I took a look at the entry fee, and then I also took a look at the prize payout, and I said to myself, you know, actually, I think I'm not going to do that. I mean, I was dead. Well, I guess I wasn't dead last turn, but I was pretty close to dead. They didn't play the Riddler last turn. They did decide to play it this turn. All right, game 3. Game 3. Because it is, like, it's labeled as a metagame challenge. So when I went in, I kind of assumed that it would be similar structure to the other metagame challenges, which are what, like, they're usually, what, 400 gems or 2k gold. And this one is 1,000 gems or 5k gold. And I also think there's less packs for 7.0. Usually it's 30 packs for 7.0. This one I think was like, what, 20? Maybe less. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't really know what they were doing with the structure. I guess maybe their idea was that if they labeled it as all access, they could charge more. Because, like, you know, you're getting to play with cards you don't have, but it's just such a scam, you know? Massive, massive scam. I don't really know if this hand's good enough. Okay, better. They confirmed that's why? Oh, did they? Okay. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Seems like just an absolute scam. The scummas. So instead of playing Brawl, we're just gonna play 30 more matches against Izzet. That couldn't possibly be bad. Why didn't they replay Talent? Kind of sus. They have a 1-mana counterspell for Icetail that I'm not aware of. Are they playing Floodmaw? I mean, I guess I'll just kill this. Yeah, they have Stern Scolding in hand? I'm guessing it's Floodmaw, but... This deck's play, what, like 1 Floodmaw usually? I have been Floodmawed. Yep. 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 Yep, 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 yep. I'm not impressed. I am not impressed with your Izzet shenanigans. Yo, Desert acquired? Desert acquired? I repeat, Desert acquired? Huge. Be really nice if I had anything to crew the stupid wagon. It's 24 packs for 7 wins versus normal 30. Yeah, it's still less, though. Like, higher entry fee, lower prizes, you know? Is this the first time they've ever done, like, an all-access metagame challenge? It feels like it is. At least it's one of the only ones that I can remember of in recent memory. Okay. Well, actually, I can just get into that, right? I can go... Yeah, we can mill that. Don't want that. And then... let's do this, I guess. Probably keep Seam Rip. Oh, I got auto tap. No! Streamer got auto tap. No! It's probably okay. All right. I attack. Dude, we really need to find a way to give like trample or some sort of unblockability that we can play from the graveyard. Like a land off Ice Tail or a flashback spell. Is there any flashback spells that give trample? What's the deal with the sleeves? So if you purchase an item in the store that's on the winter sale, you get sent an inbox message and it has the sleeves in them. The ones in the battlefield? What do you mean? I mean, I guess summon, yeah, but it's over the course of a couple of turns. I'm saying like a flashback card that we can play. It's just a sorcery that says give your creatures trample this turn, or, you know, some sort of pump spell that gives trample the turn you're playing it. I don't want to fucking wait 3 turns for this shit, you know? You know what I'm saying? Overrun? Yeah, but Overrun doesn't have flashback. Is Esper Origins the only one? Yeah, I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. Why have they not conceded yet? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Opponent has resolved anal. Anal resolves. I don't know, man. You figure it out. This can't really go that poorly, can it? I mean, I don't know. I guess it could, but I'm not thinking about it. No thoughts, just jam. Head empty, no thoughts. Attack with my creatures. Yo! That's a rattleworm. That is a rattleworm. The +1/+1 counters from dragons give trample. +1/+1 counters card from dragons. Which one is that? Bro, what is this guy doing? Can you chill? Isn't there a creature that gives all your spells flashback? Yeah, but like, you know, that's not exactly what we're looking for. Synchronized charge? Does that give trample? Is that a flashback spell? Hit me with an X. Oh, it's right here. Harmonize, 4 and a green, distribute 2 counters, vigilance, and trample. Okay. 5 mana for harmonize. That one's not terrible, is it? I mean, it is really nice with Ice Tail. We could try like 1 or 2 of those. Probably just 1 copy. I guess I should do this now. Because I can pylons another Origins into the graveyard. Okay, or not. Burning to find you. Hold. It's a bad creature that does it if you bill it. A bad creature. 2 mana, exile this card from your graveyard, put a counter on it, and put a counter and a trample counter on target creature, activate only as a sorcery. Is that better or worse than the last card? I would guess probably worse, right? It's like a little bit different. Oh, chill. Dude, there's no way I'm actually gonna lose this game, right? There's no way. Alright, you go to 2. This would be quite the game to lose. I mean, they basically had nothing left, but, you know. It's worse than talent. No, we're not saying... I'm not saying play it over talent. I'm just saying I want access to a card in my deck that can give trample from the graveyard if we're playing 4 Ice-Till Explorers. Like, there's 4 Ice-Tills and 4 Pylons. I just think it makes sense to have, like, just put a card somewhere in your deck that says, exile this from your graveyard, give trample. Right? Like, a single copy of that card is worth so much when you're playing Ice-Till Explorer. That's kind of what I'm getting at. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. The other one you can cast as a sorcery. If you just draw it, so it's probably a little bit better. Should I give them a card to kill the talent? It's only relevant if they draw Boomerang. What do you think, chat? Give them a card. If I don't and they draw talent, it's pretty rough. Although that's still only 1 blocker. They would still have to make a second blocker. I don't think I give him a card. I really don't want to. Hold! Green idiots, go! Get him, get him, get him. Any primers in chat? Any prime gamers? What's the worst that could happen this turn? That was not on my list of what's the worst that could happen this turn. I think that one's okay. That one I can live with. They did draw the Boomerang, funny enough, but 'twas not good enough. Well, you know. Doesn't do it. I mean, I guess, yes, maybe. I'll try it. This hand is so weird, though. God, this hand is weird. Escape Tunnel, Conduit, Pylons, Fabled Passage with 2 green 1-drops. Oh, good. The literally the only other land that produces mana that doesn't cast my spells. That's good. All 4, I guess Prairie. Prairie would have count. We're just not going to drop Prairie this turn. Seam Rip. Yeah, the Ice Age backs go hard, don't they? Big fan of these ones. Chocobo or Elf? I think I'm gonna go Elf. Elf Pylons. It's a good one to graveyard. Yeah, if I draw the Prairie, Just every single different land that doesn't tap for green on turn 1. 5 different ones in hand. You know, as it turns out, when you're playing with 8 green 1-drops and 5 different lands that don't make green on turn 1, it's a little awkward sometimes. Ice Age sleeves are a pay to win. You gotta buy an item from the winter sale in the store, and then they just send it to you. I can't tell you how many times I've been asked that question today. It's like probably over 100. Kind of just want to go Origins this turn. Could also go... No, actually, no, let's do this. Let's go Chocobo into Ascension. I like that better. And I will make sure that I don't misclick on the Ascension this time. I did it! I did it! I've learned how to cast my card. Order, though. Is this order not better? What do you mean? Would you rather have a second counter on Ascension or a second counter on Chocobo? I think I'd rather have a second counter on Chocobo now. You can't do both. I am also up all night to get lucky. Sometimes. Yo, the Acolyte. The Acolyta. That's a lot of fetches. I guess I don't really know what I expected, to be fair. Because that is my entire deck, is just fetches. So, you know. Let's go Passage. Fetch. Esper. We need to find the Harmonizer. Harmonizer kind of clears here. Not that. All right, don't play Unholy Annex this turn. Yeah, I'm kind of okay with that. I'm less okay with that. How about instead they just kill every single card I play in perpetuity? What if that happened? Kind of want to block for a Surveil here. It's not great, but just I need some gas, man. I need some gasolina. No. Need like an ice till. Bro, leave my shit alone! Okay. Been to Seam Rip, drew a Seam Rip anyways. Yeah, this did not go very well. Did not go very well. Yeah, so... Yeah, draws in this game were not fantastic. We'll say they were not fantastic. Definitely not fantastic. I mean, I think I'd rather just have a 4-4 in play now. 4-4 on defense. 4-4 definitely clears. Okay, the 4-4 maybe no longer clears. So initially, I targeted the plains because I was thinking about casting Seam Rip, and then I realized that it's probably better to hold back to block. But also, I don't think it matters, because we are just dead no matter what we do. Alright, Golgari, huh? Good old Golgari kill spells. I guess Shooter is good. I don't think this is a Storm Soul matchup. Try Shooter over Rip. Try that. Man, double Chocobo's pretty good. Teferi build deck 6 years ago? Oh my goodness. Was it the 5-mana Teferi? Okay, I'm kind of liking these Chocobos a little bit more. They look really good in these kinds of hands. If you had to put a number, if you had to guess of the likelihood that I was going to get Maelstrom Pulsed on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you say that number would be? 1 being least likeliest and 10 being most likely. It's probably like at least a 9.5, right? Like, you know for a fact this fucker has Maelstrom Pulse. I don't know if Ascension's better here, but... you know for a fact this guy has Maelstrom Pulse. I can just smell it. I smell the pulse from a mile away. My Maelstrom senses are tingling. Okay, that's fine. Totally okay with that. Totally okay with that. That one you can have. So this is on 1. So 1, 2, 3. Tilt. I mean, I guess I'll just do this anyways. Fetchland would have been nice there. See? Take action. Why is one of these a May and one of them not a May? Please explain that to me now. You could see how I got confused though, you know? Like one of them's a May, don't ask me why, no idea. Doesn't make any sense. They both search for lands. These birds are coming for you, buddy. The birds are coming for you. I guess that's a good point too. If they block the land, they take 6 there. Maybe that's fine. Yeah, land was probably a good attack there. Oh, don't mind if I do. Look who decided to show up to the party. Look who decided. Yeah, see? Is it a coincidence that I cast Colossal Rattleworm and my opponent instantly conceded the game? I think not. I'm not happy about it. I just want to say I'm really not happy about this hand. But I don't want to mulligan. Maybe I should have. This one's a little sketchy. Little sketch. It's a lot worse now. Holy shit, it is a lot worse now. Maybe I should have played the talent that turn. Not sure it matters that much. Yo, free value? Pog. Take action. Take action. I mean, I didn't even miss the land drop, but it's not good enough. It's not even, like, missing the land drop. It's more so, do they have a kill spell for my bird? Because if they don't have a kill spell for bird, I get to kill the elf. So, like, I care a lot less about them. I care a lot less about them. Like, I care a lot less about missing the land drop and more so just them having a kill spell for the bird. Yeah, man. Okay. This is what happens when you're on the draw. I don't know if you want to you want to take notes or something, but I just want to reiterate, I was reading a chat message that was not me actually saying that. Pinkertons, do not come after me. Okay? I was simply just relaying a chat message. Those were not my words. The Viper Sack decks? No, I haven't tried them in a bit. I came in like a wrecking ball. By the way, all of the questions that are about these sleeves are now going to be directed to my my personal assistant. I can't answer those questions anymore. Yeah, I haven't really tried those since the last stream. The last stream that we tried them. Answered enough of those questions already. Guess it was probably better to use the other fetch land first. Shared roots. Oh, you're gonna share your roots with me? I mean, you told me that last turn, and then you just didn't do it, so... Chat, would you share your roots with me? These chocobos, you got a lot of work to do, buddy. Get up, Choco! Get up, Chocobo! How did I get the guard sleeves? Ask my personal assistant. Brother, they activated Mistrise Village when I have a Forest and a Hushwood Verge. They're worried about Mana Tithe? Yeah, I guess you're playing around Mana Tithe. I don't know. I guess, as a matter of fact, I will not counter your spell. That's uncounterable Esper Origins, by the way. I mean, I can't Mana Tithe it, so... Fetch me, fetch me, fetch me, fetch me! Fuck. So close to lethal, man. So close to lethal. Alright, Tenya. Go. The good news is now that they're at 3, if they wrath me, the Prairie is lethal, so... You know, I don't know. I don't think they were trying to click Bossing Say or anything. I think it just fucked up. That's a real question. You gotta buy, so if you go into the store, there's items that say Winter Sale on them. If you purchase any of the items that say Winter Sale, you'll get sent an inbox message with the sleeves. Yeah, I need a land for Prairie. Alright, untapped land does it. Untapped land me. Oh my god. Come on, dude. I'm gonna get Fun Guide. Actually getting Fun Guide. Brother. They probably play like one copy of that too. Well... Shit. Shit! It's probably not worth forcing a chump block with Fungus, right? Let's do this. Holy shit. I didn't realize I had that many lands in my deck. How many basics do I have left? I have... Wait, is that not updated? It says I have 7 basics. There's no way that's right. Yeah, that's just not even possible. I don't know if anybody else has had this experience where Untapped just doesn't update after, like, a big mill spell like the Rupture. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. It's kind of weird. It's very strange. The overlay says you have 3 cards in my graveyard. Yeah, I definitely have more than 3 cards in my graveyard. I could assure you that. I guess I'm just going to fight the Fungus. I don't know if it matters, but maybe. Okay, maybe it's like this. Maybe when they play a spell that mills, 40 cards at once, it just takes the client a lot longer to update. Maybe that's what it is. I guess I would have won if I just played the fetch land, right? No, because I can't fetch the prairie. It's 2 or less, right? The stupid land. Is it 2 or less? Yeah, okay, so I can't do that on prairie. Is there any way for me to win the game this turn? I mean, not that I can see. This doesn't even pump itself, does it? Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's bad. Can force a chump at least. No, it that card's terrible. It doesn't even pump itself. 2 mana left. Maybe I should have played Ice Tail first. Yeah, I should have played Ice Tail first. No, I didn't have enough mana to do that, right? 4, 5. It's 3 to level this. Oh, it's only 2. Yeah, I guess I could have forced the chump block. Maybe that was better. I guess the Chocobo is not terrible here. That could represent another lethal attacker next turn. Hold! Hold! I mean, I guess I can do the prairie line this turn, but I'm just gonna get milled out. Can I get a library count? 12? Shit. That's not good. I don't even know if I have a fetchable left. Yeah, dude, it's still not... Is that updated? I have no idea if that's updated. It says I have 4 left, but I feel like that can't be true. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll do it this turn. At least force a block, right? Hold. Go. Maybe this is good enough. I feel like it's probably not. No, they just discard and get something back, right? just cooked. Bro is cooked. Absolutely cooked. It's rude. Kind of messed up. You know, I actually really wanted that. I really did want that. I think it's Jover chat. I think it is absolutely cooked. I did my best. I did my best. This has got to be a Storm Soul matchup. I kind of want the graveyard hate against them too. Like Lantern is good against Ice Till and Origins. Winter Night too. Yeah, maybe not a lot of it. Maybe like one or two. Maybe just this. No lanterns. Let's try that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know where this like Sultai Ice Till control deck with 50 sweepers came from, but I've played against it like 6 times in the last week, and I still have yet to see anybody like post results with it online or anything. Maybe it's like an arena only thing. Was Shahar playing it? I thought his list was a lot different, but maybe it wasn't. I know he was playing like a Sultai. No, because Shahar had Wagon, didn't it? I thought Shahar had Wagon in his list. And these opponents don't have Wagons. At least I haven't seen Wagons in any of these lists. No, Ben wasn't playing blue. Ben was just Golgari. Is it a Reddit post? Classic Reddit posts. That kind of tracks. Yeah, I just never seen it, and I don't know where it came from. It just kind of like came out of nowhere. Chocobo, go! Get him, Choco! Chirp, chirp, motherfucker. Bro, that is rude as hell. You wouldn't betray a Chocobo now, would you? I would never betray my Chocobo. It would be nice if I had a graveyard! It's fucked up. I mean, they just don't have a third kill spell. There's no way. There's no way they have a third kill spell. Oh yeah, I've been getting destroyed by it. I mean, it makes sense. The decks that I usually like to play are, you know, not very good against a deck that has 12 sweepers or whatever, you know? My track record against sweeper dot deck is usually not very good. I missed on land? No. I was like, surely I'll hit a land. I mean, I guess I can do this main phase. Let's get a couple more looks. That's good. Wait, I've only played one land this turn, right? I still have one more activation, I think. Yeah, okay. Because one of them was a fetch off of the worm. All right, your turn. I mean, that was a good turn. I still Explorer is a messed up card, man. That card is so good. What a hell of a card that is. I do kind of wish I had a second Plains in this scenario. I'm not sure how long they're available. I would guess they're available as long as the winter sale keeps going on. Because you have to purchase an item. You have to purchase an item from the store that's in the winter sale to acquire them. So I would guess as long as that sale's going on, they'll be available. It starts with one. Ascension. I have 3 basics left. Okay, so it's 2 counters. This is 3. The message to claim the sleeves said until December 23rd. Yeah, I guess I'm assuming it would be whenever the I'm guessing it's whenever the sale is over, which I don't know when that's happening, but man, this deck kind of whips, doesn't it? I like this deck. How many basics did we say we had left? I kind of forgot already, I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of forgot. I guess we're gonna find out. I think I have 2 left. I have 1 or 2. 1, okay. 2. 2. 2. Kept everything inside, even though... No fetch, huh? Alright, 7, yeah. And I mean, now we're kind of good against Wrath because we have the wagon in play. So if they just Wrath us, then we just, you know, do this and then kill them with wagon. Yeah. Yeah. Let's run it back. If we have a mod that wants to make a command for Ice Age, I'd be in. I don't know if are there any mods here? I don't know. I think the mods all left. Pin a comment or something? Yeah, that's what mods are for, though. Where are my mods at? If I mod you, I'll make a command? Can't promise what command I'll make. Yeah, that's why I don't want to do that. Okay. Surely they don't have a sweeper, right? They would never play a sweeper this turn. That just wouldn't happen. Probably not. I mean, that was a good mill. That was definitely a good mill. Kind of needed that. This conduit pylon's good. I mean, it's okay. It's like kind of decent with Earthbender Ascension, I think is the idea. Where you're getting a little bit of extra value on the land when it comes back. So the pinned message was buy some winter thing in the store. I mean, you're not wrong. That is, you know, it's pretty fucking accurate if you ask me. Also, it's a little bit better in this version because with this version is playing the Colossal Rattleworm, which I do like that card quite a bit. I've been impressed with the worm. I mean, I want to land. I don't think I want this, though. Right? Do I want this? I don't think I want that. I do want the land, though, for next turn. I think the land's good. Because I can try to double the summon next turn. Sure. Okay, I've been milled. I have been milled. Oh. That's an insane card. I'm gonna keep that on top. I'll be honest with you. That one I'm gonna keep on top. I'm gonna keep that one on top. Pretty good. They milled 3 Espers. So now they just have nothing left. Where's that 3rd Esper? Bro, they need to, like, move the Espers to the top of the graveyard. You know what I'm saying? Like, the cards that are relevant in the graveyard, they should move to the very top. Like, I can't be scrolling. I mean, it doesn't matter in Standard. I'll tell you that much. It does matter in other formats, but not in Standard. And there's a reason for that. I bought the 2 avatars, but I mean, I really did think about the Frostwag Companion. I definitely thought about that guy. Should we Rattleworm this turn? Oh, I have a desert. Yo, it has flash? Ayo. I'm definitely rattling that, right? Yeah, I'm definitely rattling. For sure. I don't think I want... Actually, no, I want a land, don't I? I think land is good. Yeah, land is good. Because this is 24 damage next turn, right? Worm, Warp Harmonizer, play land 12, exile Rattleworm 24. Ooh, you want to attack with that 2/2? I'm going to take it. I could try to swarm there, but if they have like a sorcery speed kill spell, then it's bad. I mean, I'm just going to assume that there's conduits in my deck. I really hope there is. We're about to find out. Surely there's one left, right? Yeah, okay. Surely there's one left. Okay. The worm. Yeah, it could be MTGO versus Arena. I mean, we're going to do a Pioneer stream tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. Hired Claw. You know what's crazy? 2 minutes and 30 seconds of ads. Did you happen to know that there is a way that you can magically avoid the ads? You can just make all of the ads disappear forever. They just let you do that. Tell me about this ad avoidance method. You can subscribe to the channel for free using an Amazon Prime sub, or if you do not have a Prime sub available, you could perhaps also maybe get lucky enough to perhaps receive a gifted sub. And it also supports the channel while you get to support the channel while not having to watch any ads for the rest of your life. I mean, it's a win-win situation. I don't know why you would ever not want to do it. Yeah, MTGO would be so much better if there was an untap feature. I'm just gonna suspiciously pass with 5 mana open. No big deal. Don't worry about it. Got him! Dapperwalkie gifting a sub to Marilat. See, there you go. No more ads for Marilat. Thank you for the gifted sub, Dapper. I appreciate that. My turn. Esper Origins. I don't think I want the Ice Tail. Maybe I do, but... I do want Hunter's Talent for sure. Alright, what are the odds they deal me 18 damage next turn? I'd say pretty low. So how many spells would they have to play? They'd have to have land, and then... Okay. They don't have 3 spells, I'll tell you that much. The answer is 0%. We are not dead. All right, red deck. Rip, shelter, probably split up. What's bad against red? This might be a Chocobo out type of matchup. And maybe a copy of Ascension. Ascension's kind of slow. Elf does to their bursts. Yeah, but like, I don't know. Do you want to cut Llanowar Elf when you have this many 3s? Maybe I should. I mean, the Elf kind of looks weird in this hand. Mostly just because I have the Prairie and the Passage. There is definitely a bunch of awkward opening hands. Turns out Celestia mana is not that good. Okay, well, it's better when you draw your one copy of Basic Plains. It's a little bit better then. one Plains, by the way. It actually might still have been better to play Elf that turn. I don't know. Yeah, this is kind of why. Okay, now I don't feel bad about doing this. Just gonna ignore the Elf. And go split up on 3, Origins on 4. Oh, opponent. 07s. 07s. That's rough, buddy. That is rough, buddy. Keep I still. Keep the till. The till. Dapper Walkie, thank you again for the gifted sub. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Opera Love Song. Okay, I'm with ya. Ah! I don't know if it matters. I want to get the Prairie into play this turn, though, for sure. Yeah, definitely want to play the Prairie this turn. Oh, wait a minute. No. Fuck. I'm stupid. I forgot that was going to happen. You know, I probably could have realized and, you know, remembered that that was the way that that was going to go down, but... Many different Pioneer decks. I have to figure that out tonight. I know that I want to try at least Jeskai Ascendancy with Cub, and I also want to try the new Prowess deck. The new Prowess decks look sweet. I definitely want to try at least both of those. I'll probably find a couple of other ones. I saw like a white-black control deck that used Professor of Symbology, and I was thinking like maybe there's a way to do Greasefang with that, where you use Professor of Symbology as your Greasefang enabler, but you can also just use it as a card that you can like kind of lean into the secondary game plan with lessons. So I thought that was kind of cool. This deck whips. This deck whips. It would have been a lot better if I had a copy of Might Form Harmonizer. If only there was a way that I could have maybe found a copy of Might Form Harmonizer. Yeah, I guess I should have bent the Prairie. I'm not sure how much it matters at this point, but yeah, I should have bent the Prairie. You're definitely right. All right, ready? This is kind of like... This line might be a little too 5-head. This might be a little too 5-head. Okay, now I don't have to do that. I was gonna pump the elf and then use the elf to crew the wagon and then animate the What? It doesn't matter. Whatever. The game's over. Cheap white and or black lessons there are. Like part of the reason the blue red lessons decks are like part of the reason the prowess decks are so good is because the blue and the red lessons are just all busted, you know. I'd have to go and look at like what what white and black lessons there are. I found out the other day there's a show this weekend with it's Thursday and Silverstein. It's this Friday. I don't think I'm gonna go, but that sounds like a dope ass show. I didn't even know they were touring together. It's Thursday on a Friday. Believe it or not. Are you even allowed to see Thursday on a Friday? I feel like there's got to be some rule, some law against that now. The prowess deck. It's basically like Swift Spear, Soulscar Mage. I think they have Slick Shot. And then Storm Chasers, Boomerang Basics, and then their Learn card is Academic Dispute. Mono blue lesson deck, Dingo played in Modern with Lotus Field. I didn't see that now. Holding up a very, very suspicious 4 mana, huh? Could be anything. Okay. How do I get them to use their mana? I mean, I think the safest play is just play Wagon, and then I'm guaranteed to be able to hold up Get Lost still. Yeah, they just didn't even interact with that. I like that. See, in spots like this, that's kind of weird. Given the fact that I have Harmonizer in hand, I think I'd rather have that card in the graveyard. But it's close. You know what I mean? It's definitely a conversation to be had. And now if they just play Appa, it's not a blowout, it's just a bounce. Where Fox Bodyguard? Oh, is that bait? I mean, it might be bait, but I kind of want to fall for it. I don't mind this. Wait, more Thursday? Rigged? Literally rigged? Can we kill next turn? If they tap out, I mean, they're obviously going to hold a bang. It was pretty clear they had something. Do you think that they will... Okay. Do you think that they will Ang their familiar in response to my Seam Rip? Ah, okay. Well, I guess this is still not lethal, because they can just block with the Ang. And I also didn't draw land. I guess so. They should have waited for me to target, obviously, but... Okay, so now I get to go Warp, Harmonizer, Crew, Wagon... Attack? Yeah. So warp this. Crew. Attack with these two. Take action. Target Chocobo. Yeah, and this still forces a block. So they block the... I guess they have to... Yeah, so they do this. We do this. Go here. Target this. And then this is 14. Which is not quite lethal, but pretty damn close. Did I have a better line? I don't know if I had a better line. Yeah, it's definitely not Thursday today either. I think that was the best I could have done that turn. I mean, I guess I could still be dead this turn. Surely not, right? They wouldn't just kill me this turn, would they? Wait, what? Did they hit 7 lands? Or did they just misclick? What the fuck? They had to have misclicked, right? Because they hit Appa. They chose nothing. They took a land, didn't they? I think they misclicked. I think they just took a land on accident. Whoops. Well, rip. Rip, rip, rip. I mean, they can put a land into play, yes. It's not recommended, but they certainly can do that. I don't really have much for this matchup. Are any of these cards good? Maybe split up? Split up could be okay. I'm really not a big fan of Seam Rip against them, especially this version. Like they're playing the version that doesn't play Cub, it looks like. So if they don't have Cub, I probably don't want Seam Rip. Because they just don't have that many good targets for Rip. So I could cut the Rips and then play Split Ups and a Sheltered, maybe. Try it like that. Thursday, 10:41? Bro, it's only Wednesday. What do you mean? It's definitely not Thursday. Don't lie to me. You're in some weird-ass time zone, aren't you? Next thing you're going to tell me you're in Australia. Europe is in tomorrow already? What are they? They're what, 6 hours ahead? I think it's 6. Could be 6, could be 7. Nobody knows. It's one of those two numbers. Alright. Provide me with an untapped land, please. I won't dox myself by telling you what country I'm in. Now excuse me while I get a delightful sandwich filled with black tar. Does that black tar happen to rhyme with Schmedgemite? Dude, I went to Australia like a long time ago, and I was like 14 or 15, and I tried Vegemite. It was the most rancid thing I've ever eaten in my entire life. It was horrendous. Like, I don't know how people eat that shit. Like, I can't even describe the flavor to you. It's that bad. Yeah, it's like yeast spread or some shit like that. I don't even know how, like, I think that's what it is, but it is rancid. You put a thin layer on bread? What? Come on, man. I can't imagine the bread would make it that much better. Maybe if you put it on like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but... How many people in chat have tried Vegemite before? One in chat if you've tried it before. For the people who have tried it, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on the Vegemite? I guess I have to go Ice Till this turn. Yeah, I just need to make land drops. Instant spit out. I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Is Marmite acceptable? That's just as bad. I will say I had fish and chips when I was in Australia, and it was it's the first and only time I've ever eaten shark before, and it was like really good. Don't eat shark. I mean, bro, they gave it to us. That's what apparently that's like a popular thing down there. I don't know. Was it during Shark Week? I don't know. Bro, I was 15, okay? I didn't know anything about that shit when I was 15, all right? I was a stupid little kid. I think this is going very, very poorly for me. Yeah, it was swimming right at me. I wouldn't just like, you know, I would only do it in self-defense. I think I'm dead, by the way. This game is not going very, very well at all. I'm just gonna click some buttons and hope that I'm not dead. You guys cool with that? Cool if we just click some buttons. I mean, I guess maybe if they have literally nothing in their hand. Did they fail to put something in? No, they put in... I don't know what they put in. No, I think they put in a second Bramble Familiar, right? That's what they did. How are we not dead yet? I don't fucking know. If they only have one card in their hand, like... They don't really have a lot of resources left. I got lethal next turn. Surely I'm gonna get a turn, right? Okay, no dock, hold. I guess if they miss Bramble Familiar on dock, I might be okay. Bro, you could have floated mana first. What are you doing? What are you doing? No dock, no dock, no dock. Oh. Hold. I have lethal. I have lethal with trample, so... Dude, how did I win this game? Like, I don't really know what happened. What exactly happened this game? I have no fucking clue. I do have enough basics, right? Can I get a basic check? I have 2. Alright, don't mill a basic. Don't you dare mill a basic. I have to hold control. I gotta make sure, because I am not milling my last basic. There's no way. I'm not risking it. Not risking it. So 64 plus trample. Hunter's Talent. GG's. 65 power trampler. Pew 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 pew.